What to do, homies? We are here with some Brandon DTM. This time we are checking out the time Ash bodied the Pokemon Master 8 tournament. I have not seen any of this tournament, so Brandon about to walk me through it. Let's go ahead, shut up, and turn it up.
Scene opens up and we're getting introduced to all the best trainers in the world. They announce all the trainers and now it's time to announce Leon. And do y'all see the absolute dick riding that these niggas are doing? They made everybody form a circle around this nigga and gave him an elevated platform so he could flex on them. Like, come on now, I thought this shit was supposed to be unbiased.
Nah. In the Pokemon training, the glaze is real. It really is. I mean, honestly, if you really think about it, Pokemon was like real. And you got people out here just dominating with these ferocious monsters, right? Imagine somebody rolling up with controlling Godzilla. You know what I'm saying? Just stomping out all the ops for Godzilla. You probably would respect that dude, whether it be fear or just honest respect, right? That's essentially what we're dealing with here. They ain't the size of Godzilla, but they might have the strength. And you commanding them and you stomping on people. In real life, if somebody commanded Godzilla and pulled up on you with a Godzilla, if he tell you to stand around him, chances are you're gonna stand around him. But yeah, the glaze is real.
Platform so he could flex on them. Like, come on now, I thought this shit was supposed to be unbiased. I know for a fact that everyone in charge of this shit has Leon moneyline on their parlay. And believe it or not, this is my first introduction to Leon because I stopped watching the show after X and Y. And I stopped playing the games after Gen 5. And all I gotta say,
you know what's funny? I think that's pretty much me too after Gen 5. And I think the reason why is because didn't the next game, because they had Black and White and then Black and White 2, I did play that one. So but I think when it moved over to the Switch, I couldn't get a hold of the Switch until like post COVID, like right in the middle of COVID, when everything was pretty much jacked up. I found it for a good cost, and I think I started playing Sword and Shield, and then they're on and everything. But yeah, I pretty much stopped for a while.
This is the most dog shit fit I have ever seen, and this zesty ass pose that he hits afterwards doesn't make his case any better. Like, there is no way this is the Michael Jordan of Pokemon, right? His ass is wearing a dry fit tee, got his ass looking like Silky, and then he's wearing shorts with compression pants underneath the shorts. But wait, that ain't even the worst part, because his ass is wearing a snapback that's barely even on his head. This nigga wants to be T.I. so bad. And I'm not even gonna mention the cape, because what the hell is that even for? I'm gonna get on the fact that this nigga's rocking the Robinson Cano facial hair. Like, bro, let it go. Bro. This man Leon gotta be Dominican because there is no other excuse for this. Everyone in the Galar region bogus as hell because
I don't know about that. Dominican. I mean, I see the hair, but the interesting is it's purple, the purple color hair. Man, I can't see any Dominican dude wearing that. Maybe the female, but it probably do exist. It's a big world.
Why would y'all continue to let him wear this shit? You got no friends in Galar, Leon. They are dick riders. They announced the matchups and we got Leon versus Alain, which is basically a battle of the Charizards. Then it's Lance versus Diantha, and shit, that's a tough break. The Dragon Specialist gotta fight the Fairy type champion. That's horrible luck. And Pete, my dog, trying to risk fine shit right here. Hey, I respect it. The third match is Cynthia, aka Mommy versus Iris, and I have high expectations for this one. And the last one is Ash versus Steven. The first match,
I respect that. I respect that on Cynthia. Yep. Big respect for that.
Versus Iris, and I have high expectations for this one. And the last one is Ash versus Steven. The first match starts and I'm kind of disappointed it's only a 3v3. Like, I'm trying to see these niggas go crazy. Alain sends out Chestnut and Leon sends out Rillaboom, and wait a goddamn minute. What the fuck kind of glove is this? He rocking the R. Kelly joint. Chestnut uses Hammer Arm and Harambe blocks it and instantly Gigantamaxes. Like, holy shit, Leon ain't wasting no time. So this gorilla turns into Travis Barker, but Chestnut blocks with Spike Shield. Rillaboom uses Max Airstream and Chestnut uses Gyro Ball, and this nigga is surfing on that bitch, landing a hit. He then uses Pin Missile, but Rillaboom uses Max Quick, blocking the attack. And that's it. Gigantamax only works for fucking 3 moves. That shit lame as hell, bro. Mega Evolution is way better. I be seeing pictures of big ass Pokemon towering over the stadium, and this only lasts like 30 seconds. Nah, Pokemon, we gotta do better with our gimmicks. Just make more Mega Evolutions and call it a day, bro. Everybody love that shit. Chestnut uses Gyro Ball and Rillaboom uses Acrobatics, weaving the attack before kicking the shit out of him, knocking him out. And remember, y'all, that move is 4 times effective because Chestnut is a grass and fighting type. Alain sends in the Menaces.
Nah, that kind of make me angry, bro. What you Gigantamax for, right? All that power, all that stuff for no reason, just for you to kick him, right? And I understand, super effective, but just for you to kick him, and then that was over. You just wasted everything. That's not very champion-like. You was just flexing. You was just showing off power, although inevitably you did nothing. Disappointing.
society that is Charizard, and he uses Flare Blitz, killing Rillaboom in one shot. God damn, guy's ass laid out on top of the drum set, bro. That's wild as hell. Leon then sends out his Charizard, and hold on now. There's something about this one that scares me a little bit more than Alain's. And Alain must feel away because he subs out Charizard and puts in Malamar. Malamar uses Psycho Cut, but Charizard blocks with Fire Blast. Malamar uses Throat Chop, and Charizard uses Air Slash, but this nigga is maneuvering through that shit until Charizard catches his ass, and look at Alain's face. He knows his raps. Leon bring through that shit until Charizard
yeah, look at Charizard's face. That's 100%. You know you done effed up, right? Imagine that, bro. Grabs your tentacle looking thing, one of your arms, and is looking at you dead in your face. You know you done messed up. That's more scary right there.
catches his ass, and look at Alain's face. He knows his raps. Leon then tells Charizard to use Fire Blast, and poor Malamar, bro. His ass heard Fire Blast and deadass inked himself. So Charizard uses Fire Blast, literally burning this nigga alive. And he deadass just turned Malamar into Calamari, bro. That's fucked up. Like, flag on the play, bro. Malamar gotta be dead after that. Now it's 2-1, and Leon got this nigga Alain on fraud watch. You better lock in, gang. It's not looking too good for you. Alain ain't trying to go out like no bitch in front of the hoes, so he decides to Mega Evolve. Yeah, let's get active, y'all. I love Mega Charizard X so much, bro. He looks so fucking cool. The blue flames, the red eyes, the black skin. Oh my god, so fire. For the remainder of this battle, when I'm talking about the Charizards, I'm just gonna say their trainer's name. It's way easier that way. Leon uses Ancient Power, and Alain uses Dragon Claw, slicing up all the rocks, landing an uppercut on bro. Alain tries to catch him slipping with Flare Blitz, but Leon is #1 in the world for a reason, letting him get in close and completely obliterates him with Dragon Pulse. And nah, all it took was one hit to be Alain's Charizard. Like, I get Dragon Pulse is super effective because Charizard X is part Dragon type, but this nigga Alain is a fraud. You're telling me base form Charizard?
Yeah, see, this is pretty much how I feel about Pikachu, right? At the end of the day, it comes down to experience. You can still, you perform these same moves over and over and over again. It's just gonna hit a lot harder. Now, Pikachu is at the base, right? Because he never evolved, right? Charizard is at not necessarily the peak anymore since we got Mega Evolve and everything, but he's pretty much probably been training this Charizard. Probably, I don't even know if he knows how to Mega Evolve this, right? But it's experience, and that's all that was, right? That's why he won.
With no Gigantamax, no Z move, no Mega Evolution, no nothing. Just beat Mega Charizard X with ease. And this Charizard has some of the most craziest feats in all of Pokemon.
That's crazy. See, this is some interesting, I wouldn't necessarily call this deep lore, but this ain't something I would have went out of my way to look out. But that's okay. That makes it even more impressive. It
dodged hits from Primal Groudon, landing hits on Zygarde, and it defeat Ash's Pikachu and Greninja in Super Saiyan form. But it gets packed up to base form Charizard because it's from Leon. That's actually fucking crazy. Now, I'm convinced that the only reason Ash lost in X and Y, so they could feed Alain to Leon, making this nigga look like Thanos. That is the only excuse. And to add insult to injury, Leon hits his zesty ass pose again, and I'm sorry. If I lost to somebody and they hit this shit afterwards, I'm reaching into my Jansport book bag and I'm airing this bitch out. We all finna be losers now. I don't care. The next matchup is Lance versus Diantha, and I'm not gonna lie, my prediction is Diantha is gonna spank the fuck out of this man. I'm talking a gentlewoman sweep, because ain't this the nigga with 3 Dragonites? Yeah, Diantha finna cook this nigga, I ain't gonna lie. Lance sends out Dragonite because of course, and Diantha sends out Aurorus. Dragonite uses Hyper Beam, but Aurorus uses Light Screen to lessen the blow. And Dragonite is standing there like a deer in headlights and gets hit with Blizzard. Dragonite uses Body Press, and oh my god, he might actually fucking kill somebody with this shit. This is like if Rodwave decided to do a stage dive. Shit would be deadlier than Hurricane Katrina. Aurorus manages to get up, and Dragonite uses Body Press again, but Aurorus uses Deflect, and thank god. One more Body Press and the whole battlefield would have been a crime scene. Dragonite uses Twister, and Aurorus uses Rock Slide to counter, but Dragonite tanks the attack. Meanwhile, Aurorus is slumped on the ground. The next matchup is Gourgeist versus Red Gyarados. Nah, this is an insane flex. I know Lance got all the hoes in Kanto and Johto catching this shit. Gourgeist uses Trick or Treat, turning Gyarados into a ghost type Pokemon now. Gyarados uses Aqua Tail, but with the effects of Reflect and Light Screen still up, it doesn't do anything. Gyarados uses Dragon Pulse, and Gourgeist uses Shadow Sneak, sneaking my dog, but he still manages to get a Dragon Pulse off, landing the hit. Light Screen is finally done, so Gyarados uses Ice Fang, but Diantha weaves it with Phantom Force and is completely toying with Gyarados. It tries using using Dragon Pulse but gets smacked in the face, knocking it out. Lance brings out High Dragon and it gets turned into a ghost type because of Trick or Treat and uses Dark Pulse. And it got Shawty shaking. So High Dragon spins the block and puts Gourgeist to sleep. And not gonna lie, my parlay for this matchup is looking cooked as fuck. Diantha is down to her last Pokemon. Come on, baby, show me some. She sends in Gardevoir and Mega evolves it off the rip. Shawty ain't playing no games no more. She going for the kill. She uses Moonblast, which is basically a fairy type nuke, and High Dragon is down for the count. Lance sends in Dragonite, but he G-maxes him, so now we got a battle of the gimmicks. Gardevoir uses Moonblast, but since Dragonite is a creatine creature now, he tanks the attack and uses Hail, which is kind of fucking dumb, you know, since Dragonite is a fucking dragon type. So eventually his steroids run out and Dragonite uses Hyper Beam, but Gardevoir jumps over it and uses Moonblast.
Okay, all right. So he Gigantamaxed it to increase his defense to ward off a Moonblast, knowing that with Gardevoir could just easily shoot another one. You Gigantamaxed, used Hail, and then that was it. And now you're about to get another one sent at you. I must be missing something.
And it's G fucking G. Dragonite is cooked and Diantha picks up the win. Now we got the battle I'm most excited about from the first round, which is Iris versus Cynthia. Iris sends out Excadrill and Cynthia sends in Gastrodon and uses Rain Dance. And Los Polos uses Metal Claw, but it does not work. Gastrodon uses Poo Poo Water and it gets all over Excadrill. Like, bro, come on, you ain't even have to do all that. My dog got shit all over him now. That shit's embarrassing. Cynthia is toying with Iris right now because Excadrill uses Drill Run and it has absolutely no effect on Gastrodon. Like, at this point, you might have to get the strap and shoot it. Gastrodon uses Muddy Water, catching Excadrill lacking, and he's straight drowning him right now. So Iris decides to go for a Hail Mary using Horn Drill, and this nigga flies into the air and comes down like a fucking missile, beating Gastrodon. Cynthia sends in Milotic, and it instantly weaves an attack from Excadrill, and one-shots it with Hydro Pump, leaving a big-ass Lizzo-sized hole in the wall. Iris then sends in her Dragonite that was basically a YN before YNs ever existed, and it is beating the dog shit out of Milotic right now with Thunder Punch. Like, Jesus Christ, did y'all see that combo? Nigga beat the fuck out of her, straight Ray Rice timing. Milotic responds.
That's that what is that? That's that Popeyes combo, right? With 3 biscuits and no water.
With Disarming Voice and wraps around Dragonite, landing a point-blank Iron Head, knocking Dragonite out. And that shit looked like the kiss of death. That bitch smacked the shit out of bro, got his eyes wide open, and that has to be an early sign of CTE forming in the brain. Iris then sends in Haxorus, and oh my god, Axew is all grown up now. Wow, that's actually crazy, bro. This gotta be what them niggas in jail feel like, finally seeing their kids after doing 10 years for possession. I understand it now. Milotic uses Hydro Pump, but Haxorus uses Breaking Sweep, countering Hydro Pump and smacking Milotic, sending it flying in the air. Cynthia ain't even have to check to see if gang was still awake. She knew right away Milotic was counting sheep. And y'all already know it is time for the matchup of the dragons. Fuck that little bitch ass Charizard versus Charizard matchup earlier in the video. That shit was lame as hell. We got the real dragons throwing down right now. In this corner we got Haxorus, and in this corner we have Garchomp, and I'm so conflicted right now because Haxorus is my favorite dragon type of all time and was my very first shiny Pokemon that I ever got. But then again, Cynthia is my favorite champion of all time, bro. I don't know who to root for. I just want to see an amazing match. Garchomp uses Draco Meteor, but Haxorus counters with Outrage, slicing up all the rocks with his Sharingan. And holy fuck, these niggas are throwing them bitches. Oh my god. Haxorus snaps itself out of confusion, smacking his head to the ground, and he's locked in now. Cynthia ain't playing no games and pulls this Megastone out her fucking ass. Like, when did mommy get this shit? I do not remember her having this. Oh my god. Mega Gar.
See, the reason why is because that's what a true champion does, right? You never know what they have in their sleeve. Yeah, you know it's a possibility, but they probably ain't even used it at all. What's the saying, right? You never let them see in your best hand. You know what I mean? So the fact that it feels like it appeared out of nowhere, that's champion level type stuff right there, right? Leon can never.
When did mommy get this shit? I do not remember her having this. Oh my god, Mega Garchomp actually looks fucking terrifying. This is deadass the scariest Pokemon I have ever seen. Garchomp asserts his dominance, but Haxorus ain't no bitch and yells right back at him. Garchomp blitzes him using Dragon Claw, and Haxorus counters with Psycho Cut, and they are absolutely going ballistics right now. This is elite level hands right here. This is how you do female representation in anime correctly. Haxorus uses Dragon Pulse at point blank blank range and Garchomp just eats that shit. Like, oh my god. This demon of a Pokemon just tanked a super effective attack with his face. No defensive move or nothing, just straight ate it. So
That's
because Iris doesn't have any gimmicks with her Pokemon, just straight up hands.
It's not resistance as far as type. It's just one of the things where, you know, you obviously build up a natural resistance, which means at one point something that might have been 4 times effective is now 2 times effective or half time effective. You know what I'm saying? Getting punched in the head if you out here, you know, you boxing and everything. Sometimes, you know, if you got the will, you can build up some resistance. So now it takes like 3 punches to take you down. You know what I'm saying? Same thing exists in Pokemon.
Straight ate it. So because Iris doesn't have any gimmicks with her Pokemon, just straight up hands, the animators decided to give her the power of friendship with Haxorus. I mean, I guess it's cute and all, but like, you know, Garchomp just shits on this by going fucking Super Saiyan. Like, what is happening? Garchomp uses Draco Meteor and Haxorus uses Dragon Pulse, and we get the classic stadium smoke clearing, and we see Haxorus falling to the ground, and Cynthia is the winner of this battle. This is easily the best fight of the entire tournament so far. They absolutely spaz with this. I am legit in awe right now. And I just realized if Ash wins, he has to fight this bitch next round. He's lucky as hell that he's the main character, bro. We finally got Ash versus Steven, and we see this nigga Ash flex all the drip he got on. Like, damn, he has a Z move, a Gigantamax, and a Mega Evolution Stone. This 10-year-old is the Thanos of the Pokemon universe. Ash sends out Dracovish and Steven sends out Shiny Metagross. Even Steven's Pokemon got that shit on too. I gotta respect it. This fashion shit is a lifestyle for real. Ash uses Fishious Rend, and what are these new names, bro? Fishious Rend? I had to check that I said that correctly. And then Metagross uses Psychic Colliding in the middle. Ash figures out Steven's battle strategy, so he swaps out Metagross for Aggron. Ash and Steven are yapping about how they want to win and be the best in the world, and we peep Mom and Professor Oak with all of Ash's Pokemon, including my GOAT Infernape. I miss him so much, bro. Why didn't you bring him to the tournament, you stupid dumb bitch? Infernape should have been there. I don't care. Dracovish uses Dragon Rush and Aggron uses Heavy Slam, with them both meeting in the middle, but Dracovish goes flying, and not even 5 seconds later, after getting up, he trips and knocks himself out. What a absolute waste of a fucking spot in the Pokemon tournament, bro. This just makes my case for Infernape being here.
Oh, please tell me there is something with Iron Press. I don't think that has the ability to confuse. Maybe there's something in the flavor text of that Pokemon's abilities, something in its nature. Please explain that to me. Is that just plot? Duh.
Even better. Ash sends a Gengar, and finally, bro, I've been begging for Ash to have a Gengar for years. Oh my god, please lock in, bro. Gengar uses Will-O-Wisp burning Aggron, which is very important, and Aggron uses Smart Strike sticking the fuck out of Gengar. But my dog ain't no hoe, he got this. Aggron uses Rock Tomb, but Gengar counters with Dazzling Gleam, and Aggron just tanks it. That is until the burn effect kicks in, knocking him out. That is extremely random, but whatever, bro, I'll take it. A win is a win. Steven's third Pokemon is Cradily, and he uses Power Whip, smacking Gengar around and restrains him. This nigga's moving more like Cradiddy instead of Cradily. It's charging up a Meteor Beam, and Gengar uses Dazzling Gleam to counter, breaking out of Cradiddy's shackles. Gengar uses Shadow Ball, but it fails miserably and ends up eating 7 Power Whips, ending his fight in this battle. Ash is down 2-1 in the battle, so he turns to old reliable Pokemon Jesus, Pikachu, to handle the rest of the battle. I get it's Pikachu, so the typing doesn't really matter because Pikachu just wins anyways. Damn, bro, if only Ash had a super broken firefighting Pokemon to solve this issue. Oh wait, he does, but it's in the damn Kanto region with Professor Oak. Pikachu.
Don't forget about his Blaze ability, right? Where he just turns up. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Could have won some battles. I don't know the outcome of, I mean, I guess it says bodied the Pokemon, so I guess he won, right? And I'm not, is this the tournament, like the last tournament that he won before his show ended? That's what I don't know, but I guess I'm about to find out.
Pikachu uses Quick Attack and pulls out the classic jump on flying debris move and jumps into the sky, trapping Cradily with Electro Web, then landing Super Iron Tail, putting this nigga into a coma. Now it's Metagross versus Pikachu, and Steven decides to Mega Evolve. So now he might almost be half as strong as this Pikachu if I'm being real. Like some of the feats Pikachu has underneath his belt.
Richie's. Yes. Oh yeah. Look at this. Lado defeating Mega Lucario. And making a charge on you afterwards. I mean, we already know that. Like you said, it's Pokemon Jesus, right? The face of Pokemon. Can't. Yeah.
are actually
Come on.
ridiculous. Pikachu uses Thunderbolt over and over, but Metagross unlocked Ultra Instinct, dodging the attacks, landing a deadly Meteor Mash. But my dog is the main character. That ain't do shit to him. He even manages to tank a Psychic from Mega Metagross, and everyone in the stadium is worried, but I'm not scared even a single bit because I've seen this before. I know how this ends. Pikachu's about to go Super Saiyan and fuck this nigga up. Ash tosses Pikachu the red fitted, and they activate the Z move 10 million volts Thunderbolt, finally hitting Metagross. Pikachu goes for the kill shot with Iron Tail, winning the battle, declaring Ash the winner. I don't even know if I even want to cover Leon versus Diantha because we missed the majority of this fight because of these dumbass little kids. The first mention we even get of this fight shows that Leon is basically fucking the shit out of this bitch. Leon has 5 Pokemon left compared to Diantha's 2. Rillaboom turns into Super Cena against a Nexus, eliminating 5 of the 6 Pokemon until Gardevoir comes out and beats it with Psychic. We get Mega Gardevoir versus G-Max Charizard, and this bitch literally gets cooked alive.
Oh, now you G-Max
Now it's time for a real battle. Ash versus Cynthia is about to go dummy, and thank God it's a 6v6. That weak ass 3v3 shit was butt. Ash sends out Dragonite, and just like in the games, Cynthia sends out Spiritomb, the goddamn terrorist with no weakness, until they introduce fairy types. This nigga was so broken they invented a new type to take it out. You know how insane that is? Dragonite uses Draco Meteor, but Spiritomb uses Sucker Punch. That nigga said, fuck yo attack, I'm crying. They dead ass hold Dragonite with this frame right here. My dog looked like a damn torta with this big ass fupa he got. Dragonite uses Dragon Claw but gets countered with Hypnosis and gets hit with Dream Eater. Bro got hit with the Tobias Darkrai method from the Sinnoh League, bro. I'm sick. Dragonite gets his shit sucked too much and is unable to battle. And before Ash could bring in his next Pokemon, Cynthia substitutes Spiritomb quick as hell. Like, damn, I thought we was cool, but apparently not. Mommy ain't playing no games with Ash. Next, we got Roserade versus Gengar, and this motherfucker is such a troll. Gang, put your tongue back in your mouth and lock in. Gengar lands a Will-O-Wisp but gets hit with Leaf Storm, which is a fair trade if you ask me. Roserade is burned, and now Ash has the slightest advantage. Cynthia swaps her out for Spiritomb, and Ash literally just spam Dazzling Gleam, bro. Ash must have heard me because Gengar uses Dazzling Gleam but also gets hit with a Sucker Punch, and both Pokemon are feeling the effects. Spiritomb gets up, and so does Gengar for about 3 seconds and is knocked out. Like, bro, what the hell was that? Next is Togekiss versus Pikachu, and Togekiss weaves a Thunderbolt and lands some air slashes. Got this shit looking like a drive-by. God damn. Pikachu tries using Thunder Web, but he can't move. Cynthia's Togekiss has Serene Grace, which increases the chance of flinching. They deadass got this woman's exact team and everything from the game, which I absolutely love. Togekiss uses Zen Headbutt and gets subbed out instantly. Once Pikachu finally gets up, he finds out that he has to fight a Pokemon that is...
You know what? See, what Cynthia's doing also, when they remade, when they remade it and then they introduced some more mechanics, it made Cynthia difficult because the trainers were reacting a lot better, right? It made the fight even more difficult because ain't that what she was doing in the remake? She was just switching stuff out depending on what you did. And honestly, if Pokemon was real, that's a good strategy, right? Especially if you already, somebody's bringing in something, right? They got ideas of how they're going to counter your monster that just beat their last one. And then you switch out for something. It causes you to think, right? That's how she keeps the edge. That's like in boxing. That's how you keep you keep the match going your speed, not giving your opponent the upper hand. See, she's mommy for a reason.
Out instantly. Once Pikachu finally gets up, he finds out that he has to fight a Pokemon that is immune to all his electric type moves. That's like finding out your guardian Wemby in high school. Shit, I'd be pissed. 2 hours ago, I was struggling in math class, and now I gotta guard a 7-foot NBA bound player. I'd be sick to my stomach. Gastrodon uses Stone Edge, and Pikachu cuts it with Iron Tail and slaps it at bro like a ping pong ball. But Gastrodon catches both of them, so Pikachu uses Quick Attack, hitting the rocks, knocking bro out. And what kind of bullshit was that? Ash just magically pulled that shit out of his ass. Like, that was ultra creative. Cynthia then sends this demon back out, and Pikachu brings back the counter shield technique from Sinnoh to block Hypnosis, electrocuting Spiritomb. He then catches him with Electro Web and lands an Iron Tail. And just when you think Pikachu got the fight won, Spiritomb shows that he's a spiteful ass nigga and uses Destiny Bond, killing them both. Now that's actually insane. That's some...
Hold on. Okay, hold on. That's some hater type stuff right there. But wait a minute. Pikachu was cooking. Oh man, I need to go and watch this battle without. Oh wow, okay, I'm missing out.
ass nigga and uses Destiny Bond, killing them both. Nah, that's actually insane. That's some hater shit for real. Next, we got Dragonite versus Dracovish, and this Pokemon looks so fucking goofy, bro. I can't take him serious. But he uses Ice Fang and Garchomp dodges, giving him back shots with Dragon Claw, sending him spinning. This motherfucker is literally toying with your Pokemon, Ash. You cannot let this slide. Garchomp places some Stealth Rocks and gets subbed out for Roserade. And nah, this bitch's Roserade has an ability that if it goes back into the Pokeball, it can cure burns and other conditions. Like, wow, how fucking convenient. Dracovish gets hit with Poison Jab and he said, nah, I'ma leave here with some, and bites her hand, sending them both back. Dracovish is mad as hell right now because he's poisoned and he's talking that talk, saying that he's gonna be the one to murk this hoe. And alright, show me something, twin. He uses Dragon Rush, completely ignoring the Leaf Storm, landing the attack and striking this pose. Ain't no way this derpy ass nigga just stunned on you like that, gang. I'm weak as hell. Ash tries to return Dracovish, but his ass is not going for that. He dead ass dodged it and starts yelling at Ash. And me personally, if my Pokemon aren't on this kind of timing, I do not want you on the roster. I need y'all willing to die for this shit. Cynthia sends out Milotic using Disarming Voice, but Dracovish is hanging in there with Dragon Rush until Milotic wraps around my dog's body, going for an Iron Head, but Ash tells it to use Fishious Rend, causing a big explosion in the stadium. Ash sends out Surf Fetch and he uses Brutal Swing, destroying all the Stealth Rocks. Like, I didn't even know you could do this. Really? Milotic tries to catch bro lacking without his shield like he's Captain America using Hydro Pump, but he got hops, dodging it, catching the shield and landing Fury Cutter. And bro, this was actually so clean right here. Milotic uses Disarming Voice, but Furfetch'd is locked in using Meteor Assault, booming Milotic, and holy fuck, I had no clue Surfetch was built like this. Bro is a demon. Cynthia sends,
hey yo, hold on now. The moveset, godly. Yeah, hopping all the way back and then hitting it. Ooh, boy, okay. But sir, it's sir. Okay.
holy fuck, I had no clue Surfetch was built like this. Bro is a demon. Cynthia sends Garchomp back out and Surfetch ups the sword on him, deflecting the attacks with Fury Cutter. Garchomp blocks with Dragon Claw and goes for a right, but Surfetch uses Detect to dodge. Garchomp uses Draco Meteor, but Surfetch uses Meteor Assault, and there's a big explosion. And even though Surfetch is standing up, he is technically knocked out. Something about his pride not letting him show that he's knocked out or something, I don't know. But I will say that is a fire little detail. That's something I've never seen before. Ash's final Pokemon is Lucario, and holy shit, I'm so ready for a Lucario sweep. I love this human dog looking motherfucker so much. He should have had one in Sinnoh, but whatever, bro, I don't care. He got it now. So we got Lucario versus Togekiss, and this bitch is all smiles and shit. Like, we ain't friends, nigga. The fuck? Lucario ups the paws with Bullet Punch, getting rid of Togekiss's Air Slash, and peep my goat Infernape hype watching this shit. Lucario Mario jumps and hits this nigga with a 20-piece combo with fries and a large drink, and oh my god, bro deadass punched him out of the sky. Nah, bro ain't come the fuck around. Cynthia's trying to flinch cheese with a Serene Grace and Air Slash combo, but Lucario ain't going for it and deflects it with Bullet Punch. Togekiss Dynamaxes, and I'm confused. I thought it was Gigantamax, not Dynamax. Someone explain it to me in the comment section down below. I stopped caring after Gen 6, so none of this makes sense to me. Anyway.
Oh dang, that's right. There is Gigantamax and Dynamax. Gigantamaxing? Oh yeah, that is. That is two things. Yeah, now I'm confused. I completely forgot. I think I was using them as synonymous, like one and the same. So they both meant the same thing, but they're two different things.
We got this big ass Macy's Day Parade ass Togekiss, and Ash decides to bring out Mega Lucario, and the aura is through the roof. My son is looking fresh to death. Togekiss uses Max Airstream, and this nigga runs in the middle of the shit while charging up an Aura Sphere, but Togekiss cancels it out, and I'm kind of disappointed. That would have been cool as shit if that actually worked. Togekiss uses Max Airstream again, but Lucario jumps over it and lands Bullet Punch on its back, literally punching the air out of its body. Bro falls to the ground looking like Rod Wave in that one video, but gets up and spams Max Airstream again. Like, come on, Cynthia, there's got to be another move that you know. Lucario is tanking the attack while charging up a Kamehameha, and nah, what the fuck, is this real steel? Ash thinks that they're Adam and Wolverine in this bitch, and I was joking about the Kamehameha shit, but this dead ass is a fucking Spirit Bomb now from Dragon Ball Z, and somehow Togekiss isn't dead. Like, what else is it gonna take? Togekiss uses Sky Attack, but Lucario catches it with Bullet Punch.
Togekiss reminds me has a whole lot of HP, and I'm not sure if they have a whole lot of defense or special defense. So the fact that Togekiss ain't dead yet is pretty accurate as well.
Like, what else is it gonna take? Togekiss uses Sky Attack, but Lucario catches it with Bullet Punch, stopping it with its fist. He then absorbs its aura and punches it away, knocking it out, and that was actually crazy. If I'm Togekiss, I'm never leaving my Pokeball ever again. His ass blew a 3-1 lead. You were literally a million feet tall. You had your speed stat maxed out because of max airstream and still lost. Yeah, you're done. I would have cut you from the roster immediately. Straight Devondre Campbell timing. The demon Garchomp is back in the battle and it's about to get real. Garchomp uses Scale Shot and Lucario blocks with Bullet Punch, then launching an Aura Sphere causing an explosion. We then get a Dragon Claw and Bullet Punch exchange, and just look at Pokemon, man. This is so fucking fire. They even got the announcer going crazy, and this man is hype as hell right now. Garchomp and Lucario are trading blows back and forth, and they reset to catch their breath. The animators got this shit looking like a Rocky movie. Garchomp then comes in with Dragon Claw, and Lucario uses Reversal, but this looks very much like a Super Saiyan power-up instead. But fuck it, both hits land, causing them to fall in dramatic fashion. Lucario gets up, and he has won the battle, and Ash is moving on to the fucking finals, bro. My son is in complete shock. He doesn't even believe it with his own eyes. And the final match is set. Ash versus Leon for all the marbles. And that video will be dropping very, very soon. I promise y'all. I love y'all. I love you so much. I promise it's gonna be dropping really soon. I just felt like it was such a big moment that it deserved its own video. So yeah, bear with me, y'all. But yeah, that's the video, y'all. I hope y'all enjoyed. You know, I had to drop another banger for y'all real quick. Make sure y'all eat some water, drink some food, wash y'all ass, and I'm gonna catch y'all in the next one.
Yeah, man. See, I've been sleeping on the animation, and you know, honestly, I can't tell you. I think I do know why, and I explained it in a couple of other my videos. I've done some reactions to some Wheezy videos, and I've explained it. And I had some people that was on my head and everything for a reason why I haven't, but I might just skip ahead to the battles. You know what I mean? I used to watch it all the time, and I kind of just fell out and everything. And sometimes just going through them with creators such as Brandon and everything makes it a lot more fun. So, but anyways, we'll wait for that video to come out. Dave's out.